lean startup model for any entrepreneur is almost a given. If you look at the business, you have to understand what are the critical elements. What are the areas that require financing? Now, you remember that for the average entrepreneur, it's typically his money, the money of friends and family, or upfront costs paid by off-takers in the business. And so delivery is key. If the business does not take off, if he has collected money from friends and family, he may think, okay, well, he can write it off, but there's some trust equity that he has lost there. But if he has been parsimonious in the way he has approached the business, then he would at least be able to, everyone would understand that he was a shrewd manager of the resources. So again, this is taking a hard look at the business. What is important? What assets are important? Must they be purchased or can they be leased? Can you share premises? Do you have to have the beautiful complimentary cards? What is important? Now, is the benefit of scrimping on those decisions means that you can put more in the decisions that matter. So, for instance, for a particular startup, it may be that the marketing team, the look and feel of the marketing team is critical. And so that is where the money should be poured in, as opposed to the offices where no one comes to. So you now have to make that judgment call because your resources are finite. There's a limit, and so you now need to be able to apply it. And from my earlier story, you would see that it is not as expensive typically to start a business once you think in lean terms. A business does not have to have the look and feel of a PLC from day one. There's an interesting story of someone who started a business from a broom cupboard and a telephone, right? All he did was anytime you came to visit, because there were service office apartments, he would explain that the meeting rooms were full. And yes, the meeting room was full because there was only a chair and a table there. And so could we step out for a coffee? And that was how he was able to grow the business until today. He's quite a prominent entrepreneur in Britain and a member of the Dragons Den crew. So for the entrepreneur, the takeoff costs are finite. There's a limit. And it may be a while before you actually start selling and producing or whatever, before revenue starts coming in. Now, if you are not careful, if you run out of funds, then being there halfway doesn't cut it. You don't sell halfway products, or you don't sell halfway services. It's the full thing that customers are going to pay for. So you have to be sure that your financing covers you from the start to when you can actually sell and collect that first and important check.